Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. It's now time for the featured bout of the evening. From the four corners of the world to the four corners of this ring, the fight starts now!
This is something that comes along every now and then in generation, and it's special. And it's no hype. I'm telling you, it's special. No respect to this guy. Let's go.
Now he's got that fire in his eyes.
You better believe it now. That was something special.
Canelo gets the win.
20 rounds, 12 team victories.
It is over.
Her professional record, a perfect one.
Remember, capture the body.
Great finish from a great finisher.
It was Lamb versus Lion, and still the undisputed champion of the world.
Welcome back to New York City. This is Matchroom Boxing presents the official weigh-in, Lopez versus Kambosos. We welcome you in here to the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. I am your host, Karan Bhatia, and in just a few moments, we're going to be seeing the lightweight champion, Teofimo Lopez, weighing in, and the challenger from Australia, George Kambosos. We know it's been a contentious fight week. Tensions have been high. The bad blood is absolutely palpable. And I'm sure that's going to continue here at the weigh-in when both men square off. But we have a tremendous card top to bottom. And to get things started, we're going to throw it up to our master of ceremonies, David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays, good afternoon, and welcome to the Hulu Theater here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. We have an incredible show this Saturday night, like Curran just said, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We are sponsored by Bud Light, Bookies.com, AutoZone, Renaissance Hotels, and JD Sports, and of course, all the action will go out live around the world exclusively on DAZN. We have 7 fights, 3 title fights, and 2 world title fights. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the Bantamweight division. And now making his way to the stage, Saturday night, he'll be making his professional debut presentando de Ciudad de Mexico, Distrito Federal. Please welcome Jonathan Golden Herrera. And his opponent now making his way to the stage Saturday night also will be his professional debut. Fighting out of East Los Angeles, California, please welcome Anthony Superman Herrera. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. $115.4 for Jonathan Herrera. And now, for the first time on the scales as a professional, please welcome Anthony Superman Herrera. 118, bang on the bantamweight limit, 118 pounds for Anthony Herrera. Herrera versus Herrera, 4 rounds bantamweights, kicking us off here at Madison Square Garden.
I am now joined by Anthony Herrera. They call you Superman. Anthony, I know you grew up in a difficult part of East Los Angeles. How did that shape your boxing, and how did that shape your life?
Well, growing up in that area, I was always kept busy by my parents. You know, I was always in sports. Stay away from trouble, and always stayed in the gym. So that shaped me, the fighter I am today. And all I know is just working hard. That's all I do.
And you're going to be making your pro debut tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. Correct. I know you spent some time yesterday with Teofimo Lopez, touching the belts. Yeah. What did you learn from Teofimo, and did that add a little motivation for you?
It did. It certainly did. I do like Teofimo Lopez's energy. His confidence. I feed off of that. So me and him, we want the same thing. It's just all about legacy. So this is where it starts for me. This is the birth of Superman,
And final question, your Instagram bio, it said Superman/Clark Kent. Yes, tomorrow night, are we going to see Superman or Clark Kent?
You're going to see Superman. Right now, I'm relaxed, I'm chilling, got my glasses on, but once I get in the ring, I transform and I turn into Superman. So that's why I do that.
Good luck to you. And we're going to keep things going here at the weigh-in. Let's go back to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the flyweight division. And now making her way to the stage, her professional record, 3 wins, 1 defeat, 2 draws, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Santa Quinn, Utah, here is the 2-time amateur national champion. Please welcome Mary Gwen, MG Valinga. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her young professional record thus far perfect. 1 fight, 1 victory. No stranger to this building, ladies and gentlemen. She is the 10-time New York Daily Golden Glove champion, the 7-time USA National champion, fighting out of New York City, presentando al talentoso Boricua. Here's the Hell's Kitchen Kid, ladies and gentlemen, Christina Cruz. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, MG Mary Gwen Valinga. $110.8 for Valinga. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Christina Cruz. 111.6 for Christina Cruz. Cruz versus Valinga. 6 rounds, flyweights, matchroom boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues. Our next contest, 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division. And now making her way to the stage, her young professional record thus far perfect. 1 fight, 1 victory. She fights out of Long Beach, California, USA. Please welcome Isela Izzy Vera. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her young professional record is also perfect. 3 fights, 3 victories. She fights out of London, England, by way of Mogadishu, Somalia. Here is Ramla Ali. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Isela Vera. 121. 121 for Vera. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ramla Ali. 122.2. 122.2 for Ramla Ali. Ali versus Vera, 4 rounds at super bantamweights.
And I am joined now by Ramla Ali. Ramla, we know your incredible story, a Somalian war refugee. You're now using your platform to help others, especially those who are underrepresented. You have so many people supporting you and watching you from different walks of life, even outside of boxing. Does that add a little bit of extra pressure for you?
Oh, no. I love that a lot of people are watching me because it means that I have more support, and the more support just allows me to push on more in training, in competition, and just in everything that I do. So I kind of like it. It's really nice.
And you are 3-0, looking to go 4-0 in your professional career. That journey will continue tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. This is your first time fighting in New York as a professional. What does that mean to you?
Not the last. New York has been amazing. I've said to quite a few people that it reminds me a little bit of London, but just a bit better. It's like in the winter, it's very similar, but like you look up in the skies and the skies are blue, and it's just amazing. So New York is a little bit of London, but just a better London. And you know, Madison Square Garden is one of those iconic boxing venues that you obviously want to compete in at least once in your professional career. And I'm just so fortunate that it's happened so early on in my professional career. But I hope it's not the last, because I'm really enjoying every single moment that I'm here.
Ramla Ali, thank you for everything you do, and best of luck tomorrow night. Let's keep it going here at the weigh-in. We're going to throw it back up to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. And now making his way to the stage, professional record, 14 wins, 4 defeats, 1 draw. He's got 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of the 313, Detroit, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Craig, the Beast, Lewis. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record thus far perfect, 22 fights, no defeats. He has 1 draw with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Hsinchu, China, here is the 2-time Olympian and 2008 Olympic silver medalist and the former WBO regional heavyweight champion, introducing John Big Bang Gillette. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the Beast, Craig Lewis. 273.4. 273.4 for Craig Lewis. And now the undefeated John Gillette. Here's the Big Bang. 274 pounds bang on for the Big Bang. 274. John Gillet, Craig Lewis, 8 rounds heavyweights, matchroom boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're set to go with our next contest. 10 rounds for the WBA Continental America's Featherweight Championship. And now making his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, 13 wins, 3 defeats, 2 draws, with 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He's fighting out of Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. Here's the former WBA Fede Caribe and WBC Feakerbox Featherweight Champion, Felix La Sombra Caraballo. Caraballo. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He is the defending titleist. He's a southpaw, and he's undefeated thus far in his campaign as a professional with a record of 9 wins, no defeats, 1 draw, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Camden, New Jersey, USA. Here's the reigning, defending, undefeated WBA Continental America's Featherweight Champion, Raymond the Savage Ford. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Felix Caraballo. 125.4 for the challenger, Caraballo, 125.4. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Raymond Savage Ford. 126, bang on the featherweight limit for Raymond Savage Ford. Ford versus Caraballo, 10 rounds for the WBA Continental America's Featherweight Championship. Matchroom Boxing live on Dazn.
And I am joined by Raymond Ford, a.k.a. Savage. Raymond, we know that you've wanted people to know your name for a long time. After Saturday night, are they going to know the name Savage?
Most definitely.
And we know that you have very lofty goals in boxing. You have a lot you want to accomplish. Your first title defense of your Continental title will be tomorrow night. What is your official prediction?
I don't really like making predictions, but I think I can get the stoppage.
Raymond Ford, best of luck tomorrow night. We're going to keep it going here at the weigh-in. We're going to weigh in our co-main event. Let's throw it back up to David Diamante.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to weigh in the co-main event of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Tekken Promotions, as they're proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant IBF Super Featherweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage, his professional record, 25 victories, 1 defeat. He has 1 draw, with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Tokyo, Japan. Here's the former Japanese super featherweight champion, ranked number 3 in the world by the IBF, introducing Crush Right. Here is Kenichi Ogawa. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He's a southpaw. His professional record, 15 victories, only 1 defeat. He has 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of East London, Eastern Cape, South Africa, in Duncan Village. Here is the former South African featherweight champion and former IBF Intercontinental Super Featherweight champion, ranked number 2 in the world by the IBF, Azinga Golden Boy Fuzile. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kenichi Ogawa. $129.4 for Kenichi Ogawa. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Azinga Golden Boy Fuzile. 129.6 for Fuzile. Azinga Fuzile, Kenichi Ogawa, 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the vacant IBF Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Chief support here at Madison Square Garden, Matchroom Boxing, Tekken Promotions.
And I am now joined by Azinga Fuzile, proudly representing South Africa. So, Azinga, you've had some turmoil in your career, but you've picked yourself up, and now you're going to be challenging for the vacant 130-pound IBF title. What does it mean for you to have this huge opportunity?
It's big for me, you know, and I gotta use it like tomorrow. There's no other day. It's a do or die. I gotta bring it to South Africa tomorrow. Yeah.
It could be argued that your opponent, Ogawa, may have had issues with southpaws in the past. You're a southpaw. How do you look to exploit that tomorrow night?
Hey, I'm a very awkward southpaw. He never fought a southpaw like me. So tomorrow, it's gonna be like bad for him, you know. So I think we're not gonna finish the rounds. Let me put it like that. Yeah.
Best of luck to you tomorrow night. And now it's time for the. And Azinga Fuzile, before we let you go, so we gotta. I know that you've said no time to sleep. The dream is big. So tell me a little bit more about your motivation for tomorrow night.
You know, for tomorrow night, I gotta do it for my family and for TVPA. And you know, like I've got my mother now, you know, and I have to do it for her and my late father. You know, yeah. So he told me when I was a younger boy, please become a world champion. So by tomorrow I will dedicate this title to him. You know. So yeah, this it pushed me very, very, very hard. You know, to bring the title home, back home. So to make my parents very happy, you know, and my sister and everyone at home and my kids, you know, and also to the world to recognize my coach, you know, like he took me from like when I was still a little boy. So yeah, that's what motivates me.
We'll see you in the co-main event tomorrow night. And now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to weigh in our main event. Let's throw it back up to David Diamante.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays. Good afternoon and welcome to the Hulu Theater here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, New York, USA, where Saturday night, this building's illustrious boxing history continues, as Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing is proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the lightweight championship of the world. And now it's time for the official weigh-in. Set to make his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, a perfect one. 19 fights, 19 victories, 10 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. He is the IBF mandatory challenger Saturday night, making his first attempt at a world title, presenting the former WBA Oceania and IBF Pan-Pacific lightweight champion, George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. Kambosos Jr. And his opponent, now making his way to the stage, he is the defending world champion. His professional record, also a perfect one. 16 fights, 16 victories, 12 of them coming by way of knockout. This highly skilled and hard-hitting Honduran 2016 Olympian is widely recognized as one of the best active fighters on the planet. Saturday night, the 2020 Fighter of the Year makes his 7th appearance right here at Madison Square Garden. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, USA, here is the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine lightweight champion of the world, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez. And now to the scale, the undefeated Aussie challenger, George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. 134.4 for Kambosos Jr. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the Takeover, the reigning, defending, undefeated lightweight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez. 135 bang on the lightweight limit, 135 pounds for Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos Jr., 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the lightweight championship of the world. Matchroom Boxing, Madison Square Garden, live on Dazn.
And I am joined by the challenger, George Kambosos. George, you said about Teofimo Lopez, he's a soulless kid. He's a fraud. These were your words. With everything that's happened this week, has that reaffirmed your position?
Look at him. That's your champion. We're living in his head, rent-free. We've been living in it a very long time. He's a dehydrated little boy. He struggled, man. How long did it take for him to get here today? He struggled. And you know what? He's going to struggle big time tomorrow. We are ready for war. No problems on our side. Bring it on. We're taking all his belts in his hometown. But where's his people? And here, my people are here.
You've made the long trip from Australia. You are the challenger tomorrow night. If and when you are successful tomorrow night, what will that mean for you? What will that mean for Australia?
I am so focused. I have had that tunnel vision a very long time, and I have not put my foot off the pedal. I am winning these belts. I'm bringing them back home, and it will be massive for Australian boxing and Greek boxing. This is huge, and I have my countries behind me, and I have the world behind me. I am winning this fight with everything I got.
George Kambosos, thank you so much, and good luck.
I'm all in. Thank you.
And I will be joined by the champion, Teofimo Lopez, the takeover. Teofimo, we know that you've said of your opponent, I have no respect for him at all. With everything that's happened this fight week, have you changed your position at all?
Well, fuck him and all his team, man. I don't care. At the end of the day, we're doing what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want, but at the end of the day, they can't defend him in that ring. You know what I'm saying? They can talk all they want. His father seen him go down in the amateurs, his own everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just staying focused, man. You know what I mean? And I look forward to tomorrow night, man. I got all my supporters here. The whole thing is just this. Gangsters don't talk, man. We move in silence.
When you beat Lomachenko, you said, I didn't win all these belts not to defend them. And that's what you're going to be doing tomorrow night. You're from Brooklyn. You're fighting here at Madison Square Garden. What does it mean to you to be fighting so close to home?
It feels great, yo. This is my second home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give it a year, give it 2 years, I'll be king of New York. Right now, I'm the prince. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about just taking it one day at a time, one fight at a time. Thank you to the Hulu Theater, to MSG, Madison Square Garden, to Sal, to Joe Fisher, and to everybody across the board. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. Thank you guys for putting me under your wing. And it's all about that, man. I am the Miguel Cotto 2.0 for Madison Square Garden.
And with that said, we are going to bring in WBO President Paco Valcasar. He's going to commemorate the win over Lomachenko. Paco?
This is a very special belt we prepare for the historical encounter between Loma and Teo, two of the best five pound for pound. And now we want to present this belt to our champion, Teo. Job well done, good performance, and you deserve that.
Thank you. Wow. Look at that.
Diamonds, baby.
WBO. Look at that. Wow.
Here. Okay.
Gold diamonds, baby.
Thank you.
Job well done.
That's all diamonds.
I love it, man. This is hey, this is a dream come true, man. I just want to let everybody know, man, you guys can do it too, man. You just got to put a lot of hard work into it. And tomorrow night, man, y'all going to see how much work we've been putting into this. And I'm just looking forward to putting on the show for everybody, man. It's been a long time coming. And it's about time, man. It's a takeover. I mean, it's been a long time. And I just want everybody to know, man, y'all been sleeping on me. I'm about to wake everybody the fuck up. So tune in tomorrow night. Yes, sir, man. And tune in early because it's going to be a quick night.
Teofimo Lopez will be defending that belt, among others, tomorrow night from Madison Square Garden. The action gets started from before the bell at 6:15 Eastern, and then our main card on the zone at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's all live from the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. For Matchroom Boxing, this is Karim Bhatia signing off.
Oh, it don't get better than this.